Okay. Just real quick here. I'm just kind of a lopsided person. Years ago, videos I put up and all this on YouTube, whatever, and I was labeled a Putin Russia apologist. Okay, that's fair. I can kind of get behind a guy who wants to protect his borders. I know, totally weird. But I come in my house at night, I lock the door. Common sense. But as far as this, the Russia-Ukraine thing, Russia's and bombing Ukraine and all this, remember a couple of things. A lot of you, and I know I'm preaching to the choir here, we've been around this kind of topic a long time. All right. I come from the 80s where we were born to hate the Soviet Union, and that's just the way it was because of the Cold War. And that was what it was. The fear that they were coming here, okay. And they were in Central America, Cuba, and all this kind of thing. But that's what we had. That's the background we come from, that kind of fear. You see a lot of, we've also know now, many, many years later, how much baloney there was in this sandwich. How many lies we've been told, who's been lying to us. So I'll give you an example. We have the White House and the administration telling us something. They're lying. Propaganda. We have the news media telling us something. They're really lying. That's total propaganda. I mean, yeah, people are dying. That always happens when you blow stuff up. But just ignore anything you've seen from the actual media. I had an opportunity this past few days to watch the news. Not by choice. Another thing, you have a lot of podcasters coming on. We're behind the Ukraine people. Really? We're behind the Ukraine people. There's going to be victims. Like I said, you blow stuff up and the news is going to shove it in your face. Oh my God, these poor victims. And they're going to get you into, this is the victim and you got to hate this other guy. He's doing this thing and all this kind of stuff. Remember, you're being manipulated. And a lot of these young podcaster channels, guys under 30, 35, they're all falling into this thing. Well, we got to support it. Don't even participate in this. Do not get involved in this thing. Do not pick a side, because you don't have any information. All this information coming at us, you have zero information, and none of it that can be trusted. See, I listened to some podcasts the last couple of days, and they're getting all emotional. Well, you got this and that, and these are people that can't, they don't like Biden and all this kind of thing. But don't fall into this trap. Bad things happen everywhere. More people died from the pandemic lockdowns than this thing with Russia. Just to make a point. And there's other civil wars going on right now. Just visit Africa. It happens all the time. Other civil wars going on right now where just genocide is happening daily. Not a peep. Crickets. No one talks about it. Okay? Don't fall into this thing. There's resources in this Ukraine situation. There's a reason. Biden's son will tell you all about it. You have a president of our country, this guy who's supposed to be, leadership man. He's a Democrat, liberal. They're typically soft. We're always considered soft on war. All this kind of stuff. But they did not respond properly to attacks, this kind of thing. So they've always been picked on when they're in charge. Just go back to Jimmy Carter. They're a little hawkish now. But the point is that when you have an unstable leader, you're going to get picked on. If you're an unstable kid and you walk out to the play area, you're going to get picked. You're going to meet the bully. That's just the way it is. It's always the way it has been. And if it wasn't Russia taking advantage of a situation, Putin, it would be China. And they're probably going to get ready to do something next. Because we got Lulu in the White House. I hate to say it. This guy, whoever's running the show there, you can't be, it's poor leadership. We're a leaderless country right now. And the fact that we might go somewhere and people are saying, oh, but we need to go and maybe protect another country from being attacked or being invaded. People have crossed their border. We need to go there and do something. Why don't you do it here at home? We've been more invaded than any other country there is. Why don't we bring up? Great idea. Do it home. Fix your home first. Then you can go tell everybody else how to make their house. Just ridiculous. Do not get caught up in this whole Russia-Ukraine thing. It's just another one of those deals. It's not World War III. But if we allow Putin to do his old Russian tactics and take a country and then another country, then he's coming here. But they don't have the money to do that. I hate to say it, they're broke, but they're small. Look at their economy, and they're a small country. They're huge. Yeah, they're powerful, but they can't fund something like that. They don't have the manpower anyway. I still see it as this guy who doesn't want NATO on his border. I totally get that. There's a lot of things I don't want on my border. I wish we could go and take care of that, but we don't. I've already said too much in this, but don't get caught up in this whole. We are Westerners. We don't operate well if we don't have a boogeyman. Okay? They got to give us a boogeyman. And right now we've been hating on this administration. Well, they don't like that's not working out, so they're going to try to do, hey, an opportunity kills innocent victims. That'll take their eyes off us. And that's where we're going now. So now we'll start hating on Putin and Russia for a while and take the focus off stuff here at home. When we really our total focus should be here at home. Okay? But anyhow, the point I make is don't get caught up in this. Don't get caught up in this. Well, those people, you're getting played. Do not participate in this thing. This is another one of those where you look back at a couple of years and go, oh man, we got smoked again. Okay, this is just ridiculous. It's cookie cutter. Just a cookie cutter deal. And we've been to Ukraine before. We've messed those people up before. Corrupted their government. But don't get caught up in this thing. And you see, and a lot of these, if you're watching a podcaster that's under 30, hasn't been around to see all the other stuff that we've lived through, they get emotional because they're younger and they want to, this, that. Maybe they'll do a GoFundMe or, that's all fine and good. But that ain't reality. That's not what's going on. Look at the bigger picture. Do not get caught up in this thing. Stay in your lane. Mind your business. Your economy is crumbling around you. You got more bigger stuff to focus on. Anyhow, love you. God bless.